I'm Dave Daly with Keizer TV. We are doing a segment today on our parks and a survey that we're asking all Keizerites to go online and fill out and forward back to our parks board. We're now going to cut to an explanation of our parks board member, Matt Lawyer.
It's Matt Lawyer here with the Keizer Parks Advisory Board, wanting to talk to you today a little bit about the current survey we have for the updating process for the Keizer Parks Master Plan. The Keizer Parks Master Plan is a document that helps tell the Public Works Department and the Keizer Parks Department what it is you want from your park system. It's a unique opportunity to get on the beginning stages of the future of what Keizer Parks can and should be. The parks fee was put into effect a few years ago, and over the last 3 years, the Parks Department has done an incredible job of updating and eliminating backlog of maintenance and operational issues, as well as adding a few new things to our parks, which are very important. But now's the time to take a look at the Parks Master Plan, which again informs the Parks Department exactly what it is you want out of your park system. With 19 parks and over 200 acres, it's really important that the consultants hear from you and that consultants can take that information and feed it back to the Parks Advisory Board and ultimately the City Council. With 40,000 people, it's really important to hear from as many people as we'd like. I have a personal goal of hearing from 1,000 to 1,200 people on this survey. The consultant said the initial results were 287 in the first week, which is actually pretty good. But Keizer does things a very special and unique way. And so I'm here to encourage you today to take the few minutes to actually fill out the park survey, get some of that information out there, and engage with your neighborhood groups so that you can be part of the overall conversation in completing this parks master plan. Looking to the future, our parks deserve great things. We have the ability and the resources now to do many of those things, and I just really encourage you to get online, take the survey at keizer.org, talk to your neighborhood associations and any other group out there, and get their feedback so that we can create a very good, very well-represented master plan for our city parks. Thank you.
Hi, neighbors. I'm Patty Tischer, your president with the Greater Gupser Neighborhood Association, and I just want to encourage you to complete the park survey. It's going to help the Parks Board come up with the master plan for all of our parks, not only just our parks in the Greater Gupser neighborhood, but also in our whole city, in our whole area. Our parks in Greater Gupser are Bob Newton Park, Country Glen, and at Keizer Station, we have PFC Ryan J. Hill Memorial Park. I encourage you to take the time to do the survey. I did it this afternoon. It took about 20 minutes, and get your voices heard and all the things that you want for your parks. Get your ideas out there and engage. We will have links on our Neighborhood Association Facebook page. You can go to keizer.org. The City of Keizer website has the link, and just take a few minutes out of your day and get your voices heard about what you want for your parks.
Hi neighbors, this is Carol Dorfler. I am the West Keizer Neighborhood Association president this year. Have been for the last couple of years. As you know, we are so fortunate to have so many wonderful parks in our neighborhood. There's Wallace House Park and Willamette Manor Park. There's Sunset Park where there's river access. We have a small park that's undeveloped called Palmacia. Perhaps we can work on getting a bench or two down there so we can at least have a place to sit and enjoy those beautiful trees there. And then, of course, in our backyards, we have Keizer Rapids Park, the crowning jewel of the park system here in Keizer. The Parks Board, or the Parks Department, is in the process of updating the master plan for the park system. And it's very important to get your voices heard in this. You are being charged a fee, so now is the time to step up and please get your voices heard. There is a survey. It is running until the end of the month. If we need to, it will be extended, I understand. and it's available on keizer.org. I've posted it up to the West Keizer Neighborhood Association Facebook page. I will get it posted up to our web page, and I did post it to West Keizer, the Nextdoor app. So it only takes a few minutes. It took me, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. It needs to be completed. There's only 27 questions. Very easy. Let your voices be heard, and let the Parks Department know what you expect in your parks. So thank you very much for your time.
Southeast Keizer Neighborhood Association has a great little park named after Ben Miller. And honestly, I don't remember who he was. So there's your challenge right there. Look him up. It has a nice little playground, a picnic table. There is some play area where you can throw a ball around. You can walk your dog, make sure you pick up after your dog. But in this time of, we need to get out, we need to go and do something. It's a nice little place to go and be outside. They do have a water facility and I think a porta potty. Yes, Matt? So parks in Keizer are really important, and your parks fee goes a long way in keeping up all the parks, not just Ben Miller, but Keizer Rapids, Claggett Creek, Palmacia, Sunset. There's like 15, 16, 17 parks in our city, and 40,000 people get to use them. So there's a master plan update going on. There's a survey online. Go to the City Hall website and you can find the park survey.
This is Dave Daly. Thank you again, everybody. It's so great to see our neighborhoods working from our city out to the neighborhoods and then out to the neighborhoods to the residents. So this is an execution that we want to continue over and over on other topics that we've covered in Keizer over the many topics facing our society, facing our neighborhoods and our city. And we really appreciate you listening to and knowing how important your voice is wanted around our park. So thank you very much to Patty Tischer for Greater Gubser, Carol Durfer for West Keizer. We had Colleen Bush representing Southeast Keizer Neighborhood Association. Matt, please express to our Parks Board, they've not told it enough. This is a labor of love. They're all volunteers. They give time away from their families and evenings to talk about parks. And we just cannot tell you enough how grateful we are for taking care of these beautiful spaces and maintaining them under these uncertain times. They're really something that I think a lot of us lean on more than we ever have to get some sanity in this world of many changes. So thank you much for joining us today, everybody. Don't forget your survey. I'll put a link in the description of this video, and I'm Dave Daly with Keizer TV. Thank you.